All right, y'all, what's up? Peace. FTD, Fulfill the Dream, Star People, what else we got? The Unity Squad, right? All right, so this is the movement piece, the Star People movement curriculum for community change. So I'm breaking down for you guys what's going down on Monday. You guys are doing an open mic. You're doing a little mini soul session, if you will. So it's going to be open mic with all the elements breaking. You got the music. I don't know if you guys have a DJ, but if there's a DJ there, they have that. You got your poetry, your rapping, MCing. You got some singing and all these things. So first things first, you guys, have fun. Don't worry so much, okay, about needing to do things perfect or have a routine. If you have a routine, that's great. But if not, that's what the open mic is about. It's about practicing your skills and a space where you can have observing in those skills. But know that this is really about how you're growing yourself. So it's more internal, okay? So I don't want you to get over focused on who's watching. Okay, remember, start with the internal thing. And this is why we break down the movement pieces in the lessons and in the skills pieces. That's why we break it down in these 6 elements. Okay? The 7th element, you guys, is you guys doing what you're doing and sharing this with others, okay? So that's what the 7th element is. So, what was the first lesson? Fire. 2nd lesson, earth. 3rd lesson, metal. Haha. 4th lesson, water. Good. 5th lesson, wood. 6th lesson, air. Okay? So we got those 6 elements, and then the 7th element, again, is taking those, developing them and sharing them, and you keep repeating these and moving each level. So there's 3 levels to it, okay, to the skills base. All right, first lesson was fire, right? Fire was what? Finding the spark in you to fan into a flame. Finding the spark to fan into the flame, okay? So with that fire movement, we were talking about how are you passionate? Where's your passion? How are you passionate about things? And then we got into how are you using your passion? Is it for good or is it bad? Are you burning things up, or are you warming up food to eat? Okay? So that's that aspect. The skill. Remember, the skill is more based on that animation and more crumping. Okay? Crumping, the idea. Remember, I had you guys jump out and bring that energy up to the top like a fire. So you like find it and then it's fire. So it starts at the bottom and explosive. Arms moving, okay? You might be moving your arms however you want. It's not about looking good with this one, because this is about getting your ugly out, okay? Fire, if you really look at it, it's very erratic and it's not beautiful, okay? So know that. It's more crumping, getting your fire, getting it out. Okay? All right, getting into it a little too much there. Okay, so then we have earth. And remember, earth was about nurturing, right? Being grounded in the earth, keeping yourself rooted, okay? So taking time to breathe in the morning is things that help you get rooted and get grounded. And then also nurturing yourself. How are you taking care of yourself? Are you sleeping enough? Are you eating the right foods? Drinking enough water? And just taking care of yourself, nurturing. Okay, so how you nurture yourself is how you're going to nurture others and then nurture your environment. Okay, so taking care of the earth as well. Okay, lessening the footprint on the earth, our carbon copy. So keeping consciousness of how we're giving to the earth as opposed to taking from it. Okay, that's nurture. Now that was all about what? Top rock and down rock, right? We're on the earth, boom. Top rock, down rock, right? Boom, go down, boom. 6 step, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's all about down rocking. You can just go down, it's getting in contact with the earth. However, crawling, getting in contact with the earth and working with the earth is rocking. Top rock, down rock, okay? So that's the other, that's earth. And then we have metal, right? Metal, I think you guys got into this. Metal's a conductor. And how are we using our metal and our value, and how do we see ourselves? Are we gold? Are we silver? Are we platinum? What do we value ourselves as? What do we value ourselves as? You know, sometimes they say, man, she's got a heart of gold, or he's got a heart of gold. What does that mean? Okay? You might be like, yo, you got a heart of gold, but I got a heart of platinum, baby. So, it's all about how you value yourself, valuing yourself, and then how you value others. It also has that component of taking care of yourself. So, once you know what you value and what you care about, maybe family, brother, sister, friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, your dog or whatever, how you value that and how you show them value. Okay, so that's the other side of it. How do you show them value? And how are you valuing yourself? Because if you don't value yourself, you probably go out and you start treating other people, you know, how you feel about yourself, really. Just to be honest, okay? So, looking at that value. Now, how do we protect that? Remember we talked about swords and shields, armor, okay? We put on an armor to cover what is vulnerable. But let's put on an armor to cover what is not vulnerable, okay? So what is, you know, how are we taking care of those things that we value, and how are we protecting them, right? In the right ways, okay? So put on your armor, and then we had the element of rocking with that. Remember, it starts, the simple form of rocking is hands behind the back, 1, step up, 2, 3, and 4, down, 1, 2, rock, rock, down, 1, 2, rock, rock, down, 1, 2, switch, switch, 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 down, 1, 2, rock, rock, down, 1, 2, rock, rock, down. Okay? That's the jerk down. And then we had the aspects of capoeira. I didn't get to get this to you guys, but we had the Ginga. You may have seen it. Ginga. Okay? Capoeira is a African-based martial art. Capoeira Angola. Okay? It looks like salsa. Stepping like this. It means to swing, to escape, and evade an attack. Okay? Not walk into an attack like karate. This is more on the side of Kung Fu, African Kung Fu. Okay? So, you had that rocking and capoeira, and aspects of battling. Okay? Battling for those things that you care about. So, good. That was metal. Now we're looking at water. Okay? Do I even need to explain water? We know we need water. We need flow, is the metaphor. We need to be able to flow in life. Okay? You guys are coming up onto this event, and you need to just let it flow. Okay? All about waving, and it gets into popping and stuff too. Okay? It's all about connecting a wave like water from one thing to the next. Same thing we use, rolling up from the ground and out the arms. Okay? In the body. Shift. Wave. In. Shift. Wave. Okay? There's your flow. Alright? That's water. Okay? Water molds to anything. It can fit in a glass of all shapes. Okay? So you have to be able to be moldable, because water is really one of the strongest elements when you think about it. It eventually knocks away the earth to create more water. Everything seemed it was more water at first, or was more earth, and then water came. So, okay? After you have water, what do we have? Wood. And that was all about being rooted. Remember that? So being rooted, tree roots, right? Where are you from? How deep are your roots? How far back in your family tree can you go where you know someone that, or one of your grandparents that knows their grandparents, and goes on back, finds where you're from. Okay, so how deep a tree root is as tall as it is. Okay, obviously the roots are in the ground and feeding the tree, and at the top of the tree, what do we have? Some trees we have fruits. So from the roots to the fruits. Okay, that's what we're looking at. And know thyself and where you're from so that you can understand each other culturally and where their roots are from. That helps us understand each other even more. To show that we all got tree roots at some point that connect under the earth, maybe. I don't know. So, you have that aspect. Okay? So, know your roots. And remember what that was all about. In Capoeira, we call it Bananeira. Inversions. Bananeira. Okay? Inverting yourself. Sometimes life turns things upside down and we got to deal with it. Bananeira. And then also inversions and arm balances. Okay? Remember the freezes? Finding the freeze, your baby freeze, stack, 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 boom. Okay? Boom. Boom. Freezes. Boom. Okay? There's all kinds of freezes, some crow, all kinds of stuff you can mess with. Okay? So the basis of that is freezes. Arm balances and freezes is the skill. Okay? Finally, we have air. Okay? We talked about acrobats and those sort of things in the skill. But what was air about? Air moves through everything. The trees give off oxygen into the atmosphere that we actually breathe in and helps the whole cycle. So it's interacting into air. So air, we can't live without it. As I'm breathing, getting winded talking to you guys, we need air, right? We need air to breathe. That's the first thing we do when we come out of the womb is breathe. Pow, smacks in the butt. Breathe. Oxygen. And as far as I know, what? Air is what? Air is free. Right now, air is free until we get to space stations and all that. Ha. So look, air is free. So be free. Let your body go. Be free, okay? Movements of air. We talked about when you leave the ground, when you do something dynamic, when you spin, okay? When you become airborne, right? Air. Or just turning upside down, doing a cartwheel. Whoop, whoop. Right? So, that's the acrobatic side, backflips, all kinds of dynamic stuff. But it's really about dynamic movement in air and getting yourself free, okay? That's air. Those are the 7 elements, or 6 elements. And the 7th element, you guys, is bringing that all together, developing yourself, sharing it with your community, sharing it with the Star People Squad there, and building together. All right? So, I just did a recap of the whole course we did there. So I hope you guys find this informative. Hit me up with any questions, more detailed skill movements. You guys went through the first level. It was very brief. So we still got 2, 3, and even 4 more levels to each section. So there's a lot to learn, okay? And a lot to grow on, so we'll keep building. You guys have an awesome soul session, okay? Unity. Unity Squad, that's what I meant to say. Okay, Unity Squad. So, let me know if you got any questions. Peace, blessings. B-Boy Spirit here. Look forward to connecting with y'all soon, okay? Peace out.